in a latest video that has been released by the Russian Defense Ministry, it shows a series of tanks that are making their advancements towards the capital of Ukraine in Kyiv. And now we just brought to you the breaking just a few minutes back that Russians are also carrying out strategic bombarding of TV stations, TV towers, and also trying to make sure that they release these videos as well. Now in the latest viewers, what you see on your screens right now is another such video that has been released by the Russian Defense Ministry, where you can see a series of tanks that are making their way towards Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Now you see these are videos that had been released earlier as well from the Russian Defense Ministry, where there was an entire convoy that was making its way towards Kyiv, to which there was a response by the Ukrainian ministry as well. They had released a video stating that Kyiv is very much in control of Ukraine as of now. Kyiv has not fallen, and that is the kind of warfare that we see, a psychological warfare as well that we see now as well, isn't it? We see the kind of videos that have been released from both the sides, where both of them trying to claim that Kyiv has not yet fallen. Kyiv is very much in control of Ukraine as of now. And not just Kyiv, we have seen this with major cities of Kharkiv and Kherson as well. But the latest being this visual of tanks making their way towards Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine.
And on to international stories. Now we're tracking for you. A group of Russian citizens living in Serbia were among dozens of people on Sunday who braved freezing temperatures to gather in central Belgrade in support of Ukraine. One of the Russian men had set his Russian passport on fire to show his opposition to the invasion of Ukraine. Others held up Ukrainian flags while chanting slogans against the war in Ukraine and Russia's President Vladimir Putin. Chinese citizens in Ukraine are being evacuated to neighboring countries such as Poland and Slovakia before boarding chartered flights to take them home. Some evacuees were seen waving Chinese flags as they disembarked, while others waved happily at cameras as the chartered flights carrying Chinese citizens fleeing the war-torn nation landed in 4 Chinese cities. Airports put up banners to welcome them upon arrival. Chief spokesman Igor Konashenkov charged that some Ukrainian combat planes had redeployed to Romania and other Ukraine neighbors. Defense Ministry warned Ukraine's neighboring countries from hosting its warplanes, saying Moscow may consider them part of conflict if Ukrainian aircraft fly combat missions from their territory. As Russia presses ahead with its invasion of Ukraine with a huge armored convoy still threatening Kyiv, a church in the capital continues to hold services for worshippers. Dozens of residents attended the liturgy service at St. Volodymyr's Cathedral on Sunday, led by the Patriarch of the Ukrainian Orthodox Church, Kyiv Patriarchate. 13 Peruvian nationals flew home from Poland after fleeing Ukraine because of the Russian invasion. President Pedro Castillo was at the airport to welcome them back. 10 adults and 3 children arrived on commercial flights from Warsaw. Peru's Foreign Minister Cesar Landa was also there to greet them as they landed at George Chavez International Airport in Callao.